What's up, Daniel? All right. This is Lee Sanders of FightHype.com here with Daniel Jacobs. Talk to me about these belts back here, man. All these belts, all on the line. What does it mean to you seeing those belts right now?
It's a great opportunity. It's what every fighter wants. It's to be the undisputed champion in their respective weight division. This is a perfect opportunity for me. This is the peak of my career. I feel like I'm in my prime, and I'm looking forward to stepping up and taking that challenge.
You know, they've always said that he's been an avoided fighter. Not a lot of guys have stepped up to fight him. Why did Daniel Jacobs decide to say, you know what, I need to fight Gennady Golovkin?
Because I didn't really understand. I mean, of course he's a big puncher, but I really didn't understand the big intimidation about people. You know, me knowing what I bring to the table, I know I have every attribute to be victorious. I can't speak for everybody else, but at the end of the day, it will be a tough challenge, but just knowing who I am, mentally, physically, I think March 18th is going to be a very special day.
I did my research before I got here. You're going to be the biggest puncher he's ever faced, at least, according to category. Your 88% knockout ratio.
Yeah.
Do you feel his chin has been tested, or do you think you'll be one of probably the first ones to actually see what he has there?
I won't say. It's kind of hard to say if his chin has been tested. He does very well at chucking his chin. He does his style is keep his head up. Keep his head down. So it's really hard to say if he's really been tested. I look forward to testing him in every possible way. So we have yet to see. This is boxing. You never know. One shot can change everything. So.
Are you concerned with his power at that point, or do you kind of have to put it in the back of your mind and just do what you do, or do you have to kind of be conscious of it?
You have to be conscious of it because it's one of his biggest strengths. You can't go in there and think you're just going to take away a guy's biggest strength when he's been successful at it. But the key is minimizing his strength as much as possible. Making sure that my defense is A1, making sure that my lateral movement is really good, and making sure I stand my ground at times, and making sure that he respects me, ultimately. And I think a lot of guys go in before they're already beat mentally, and I think my mental state right now is at an all-time high. I'm not going to be defeated before I go inside that ring. He's going to, if he's going to beat me, he ain't going to beat me before I step inside that ring. I believe I will be victorious March 18th, and I believe that I have every attribute to be victorious. I have the speed, I have the ring generalship, I have the power, I have just that grit that when you need to bite down and fight back, I have that. So I'm looking forward to March 18th. I think the fans are going to get their money's worth, and I think that this is the fight that you want to see. And it's the biggest fight as well in the middleweight division in some time. I mean, I can't remember the last big middleweight fight where two fighters who was the best in the division fought each other in their prime. So that's exciting for me. That's exciting for the fans as well. And I'm just glad that we're able to give the people what they want.